Hi, I'm Raven, and today we are back with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Have you just polished that armor with it? Isn't that a little... Nothing.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny.
Okay, we are here, and we can talk to Tab.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Look! Who is this man? Aratak came to us.
Bartok? I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true, I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way. Cyan said she could not predict the outcome. If she had, I would have chosen not to hear it.
Makes sense. So Aratak came here to help us. And it's nice that he wanted to help us. We who once were his chief captain, his chieftain, and I'll never remember the name, I'm sorry. So, let's go upstairs. We have to make sure everything is ready for the last battle. We had quite an adventure together, or at least I hope that you enjoyed this journey, because I sure did. Here's Var.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
So who are these guys? They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
Everyone's here for us, and it's nice to know that we can count on them. And it's nice how our attack, Erend, I'm sorry, kinda, you know, cheered and motivated this man.
Like turkeys, but there are so many, and now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
Quiet now. She comes.
The Anointed.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Alita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him, for both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment, every dawn and dusk. I should give you this, to help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Alita. Be safe.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect the Sun King. What on earth was the Vanguard doing?
We all have our places.
Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
Huh.
So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Let's try it. Let's aim to that.
It hits nice
Okay.
and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
How do I... Oopsie, I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's go rest before the final battle.
I like the way you grip it.
We need to be well rested, in
My
fact,
family might still be alive, and you're going to
to
stand here and do nothing?
win
Lost a dozen
against the
patrols
Eclipse.
beyond the valley. Our orders are clear.
So, as I was telling you before, I hope that you have enjoyed this journey as much as I have. I know it's been kinda long and that the video are, you know, quite long. I don't know how else to put it, but I hope that they were entertaining nonetheless. And I hope you will join me and Aloy for the next adventure that awaits us now that Horizon Forbidden West comes out on February 18. It all looks so calm. Like they say, the stillness before the storm. I don't know how it's said in English, but I know that there should be a saying that talks about this kind of
Someone's apartment
thing.
feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
No, Aloy, you left nothing unfinished. You can rest now. Oh, we should go upstairs, okay. Guys, we're here. We are going to fight against the whole army. But we do have our own army. We have our allies, and they're gonna help us. Let's rest. Rest before the battle. There's no way back, and we're okay with it.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
How did they get in here? Can we have some privacy when we sleep? Even though it's not our house?
campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not with smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out. No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have
Okay.
the sun ring then.
We can try to... No. Okay, we can try and use these barrels. I don't know what the substance is called, but we can try nonetheless.
Where is she?
He's walking, he's so calm. No, 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 no. Let's try and get past him. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Ouch. Ouch. Come here. Okay. You too slow. Whatever. Let's fight close combat. Close range.
Can't let him in close.
I'm chosen. This was not meant to be.
So, I wouldn't get this because obviously he's crazy. I mean, he doesn't need any pity. We could say I hope this hurts. And I know it's really quick to thrust the spear into his whole body, but when we are in war, every second is important, so I guess we'll go with I don't have time for this.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot. Ah!
Well, I guess... oh my god. I guess she killed him anyway. Okay. Let's restock everything that we may need. And let's try not to kill ourselves before we officially take part in the battle.
Meridian, hold the line.
Where do you need me?
On the platform.
So, where are they? We can reach them right now. Oh no, we can. Oopsie. Oh no, okay. Petra told us that there's no need to perfectly aim at the enemies, but I try to aim nonetheless distant. Apparently he's yet. Oh my god, he's still distant. When did he reach him? When did he reach him? When did it reach us? Oh my god, I can't speak. Let's try and get him before he comes here. This guy over here. Oh my. Oh, okay. Calm down. I hate these machines because this sound explosion they make, it slows you down completely. You're aiming at me? How dare you? Come on, Aloy, you can do it. Come on. No. Let's go back to our good old bow and arrow. Okay.
Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath.
Okay.
And prepare.
Where are they? We're ready. We have a massive cannon in our hands, and nothing can stop us. No, 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 no. Not here. Don't come at me. Go away. Away. Out them spot out. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be quoting Macbeth. We're fighting for our lives. But again, Macbeth did fight for his life as well, so maybe the quote is not so relevant. Oh my god. Stop. Can we get it with physics? No? Too distant? Apparently. No, 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 no. Go away. Go away. Away. Good. If you hear weird gurgling noises, if gurgling exists as a word, I'm sorry, that is my stomach. I'm hungry. I should be having dinner, but we're here. We're fighting. In Aloy's word, so fighting now, eating later.
Aloy! 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 By all mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, no. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Okay, let's heal and let's look for some other healing methods, some more plants. we're gonna win the fight, but apparently today is not the day. My PS5 refuses to let us go tonight. Okay, right here. Hopefully we will be able to go on now without any more interruption. I hope that in Horizon Forbidden West we will be able to swim faster. Because Aloy is too slow for my likings right now. Everything's destroyed.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
We know that the machines had the job to rebuild, if we can say it like that, everything on Earth. And so it makes sense that there are more machines like the Deathbringers, if I'm not wrong. If I'm correct, those are Deathbringers. And we're lucky that the eclipse is specific to a certain region, apparently, of the world, that shouldn't find out that there are many other machines they could have been using right now. At least right now, the war we're fighting is somewhat bearable. If there were more people in the eclipse, then we wouldn't have any chance to win the fight at all.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up. Last chance.
Okay, let's stop Hades once and for all. Varl, please. Varl, I'm trying to restock. Thank you. Okay, not here. And not here. Okay. Let's climb. Okay. This should be a good warm-up against Hades.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Okay, let's fight. Ouch. Ouch. We have to try and get it as best as we can. And we also have a time limit, so we have to respect it. Okay. One is out and the other one is too. Apparently, let's see. No, not yet. Ouch. Okay. We will make it.
Out of the way! Never seen so many machines.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Other machines want us dead. Ah! Too many machines. Ouch. Okay. No?
We are life takers and machine breakers all.
Okay. Okay.
My way's clear.
Okay.
Deathbringer falls. The battle is ours.
Let's destroy Hades. We did good. I thought it could have taken longer actually, but we were quick.
Imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Let's purge Hades.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
So, our journey is over. This specific journey is over. And while we watch the ending screen titles, I want to tell you two things. First of all, as you saw, Aloy did find her mother in the end, because even though Elizabeth did not directly give birth to her, Aloy ultimately is the kid that Elizabeth would have wanted. Because she is curious, she is smart, and she did heal the world in a certain sense. And I mean, it was probably obvious that they are mother and daughter, since they share a very huge amount of DNA. So Elizabeth didn't bring Aloy inside of her, but she did give birth to her nonetheless, even through machines and technological instruments, let's put it that way. The second thing I want to tell you is that, if you remember, before the fight, Aloy wondered how Elizabeth could sleep, knowing that the weight of the world was on her shoulders, and she also asked Rust how he could live with the fact that he lost his family. She wondered about that because we didn't get the dialogue in this run, I suppose, but in one of my previous runs, I went to Tirsa and asked her about Rost. And she told us that, she told Aloy that apparently, if I remember correctly, the Nora had an ambush and that their enemies ran away. Now, we know that for the tribal law, Nora can't go outside of Mother's embrace. So nobody could, tag them along and make them pay for what they did, because the Nora had many problems from that fight. So Rost, knowing full well what he was going to encounter, asked the matriarchs to give him the permit to be allowed to tag the enemies along, knowing that he would have been something like an outcast. He wasn't an outcast, he was a very special kind of seeker. I don't remember the name specifically, but he was the seeker who was sent after the enemies to kill them, basically. And even though the High Matriarchs allowed him to get revenge because his family died and many other families died and he wanted to avenge them all, he couldn't have returned back. So that's why he was an outcast and we became an outcast as well. Rost sacrificed his life to avenge the people that were dead and the people that had their family members dying, to protect the tribe. So it was a choice that he made. It was thought. He thought about it.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Guys, let's talk about Silence. Does he simply want revenge over Hades? Or is his mind planning something? Why did he catch the virus? Why did he catch Hades itself? Why do they have to discuss about something? And why the hell is Silence so close to a freaking huge machine, as if it wanted to bring it back to life? Did Silence use us all along? Were we just a pawn in his plans? What does he have in stock for the whole world, apparently? Because Even the name wouldn't suggest to trust him. And everyone we spoke to, even the Banuk, told us don't trust silence. What is he up to? What is he up to? I guess, and I hope, that we'll find out in Horizon Forbidden West. This journey is over. We have won, and we're done with fighting for now. We'll get back to Aloy and our allies and friends when Forbidden West comes out, and we will play together. So stay tuned for another adventure. I hope this journey was interesting and entertaining enough for you. It certainly was entertaining and fun for me. But this is the end. So, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you for playing with me. Thank you for fighting together, and Jane.